What is going on, my broskies? My name is Toadski, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. And in today's video, we're back with another showcase video, and today we're going to be going ahead and having a look at the brand new Super Evolved Kami Enel. This character is definitely a character that a lot of people have been waiting for. I've already made a fair few videos in the past already about this character. I literally just uploaded a video today, going through the brand new Super Evolution Island. So if you guys want to get your hands on 6+ Enel, make sure you go ahead and check that video out so you guys can farm it, get the skulls, and super evolve this character. So let's go ahead and quickly go through what he does, and then we'll get into the showcase video. So his captain effect is going to cut the crew's health by 20%, as we know with the regular Enel. However, with this upgrade, he actually has a damage reduction passive effect, where he reduces damage by 13%. So with double Enel, that will stack up together, and you can use sockets on top of that. Basically, you're going to be making it so that you don't take that much damage, and it kind of makes the effect of, reducing your crew's HP a little bit less negative for your crew, and the fact that you are taking less damage means that overhealing will be a little bit easier as well. He also makes recovery slots appear more often, and they're going to be treated as beneficial to all characters on your crew when this guy is your captain. Now, in terms of his attack boost, he starts off at a 2x attack boost, but depending on how much health that you recover in a turn, in the following turn, you're going to be getting a different attack multiplier. So if you heal the max threshold of healing 10,000 damage in one turn, your next turn is going to be a 3.75 times attack boost. So it scales from 2x attack all the way up to 3.75 times attack, depending on how much you heal. Now, if you actually have auto heal sockets, that actually does count towards this. So no matter what, you're going to be getting a little bit above a 2x boost every single turn because of auto heal sockets. You want to make sure that you can actually heal as much as possible, and obviously the fact that recovery orbs appearing more often means that you are going to be healing, a lot more often with this character. And obviously you have a lot of other characters in the game that provide really good healing, and you guys will see those characters in this video today. And now let's go ahead and start talking about his special ability, which is the most fun part of this character, where it maxes out at a 14-turn cooldown with his limit break, and it does 25 times the amount of HP that you've overhealed throughout your run, up to 5 million damage. Now, the way that this works is, it means that the max threshold that you can actually get to is 200,000 overheal. Once you reach 200,000 overheal, you've reached your max cap, and you can deal 5 million damage with his special ability to all enemies. Now, you can actually go ahead and, calculate it for yourself. Like, hypothetically, let's say an enemy has, like, 4 million HP. It means you don't have to actually reach this max threshold. You can go ahead and calculate it and see how much overhealing you actually need, and you can go into a room without actually having to, wait until you reach the max threshold. And honestly, this character is so much better than his regular 6-star form, because the previous form would only max at a cap of 2 million damage, and he only does 10 times the amount of overhealing. So even if you heal the same amount of overheal, you're going to be doing like way less damage compared to this 6-star plus form. This guy does so much more damage, and with double Enel, that means you can get like a 10 million AoE damage special ability. It's insane the stuff that you can actually do with this character. You can see his statistics there are actually across the board very powerful. He has actually recovery bind resistance as his limit break ability. This is very, very key for this character. Obviously, if you get your recovery binded, he's going to be terrible, so this is quite key here. He has two different crewmate abilities. The first one making recovery slots beneficial to all characters, and the secondary one, he adds 300 HP on top of any recovery orb that you pick up when he is your sub. So honestly, his actual crewmate abilities are pretty decent for what he actually does, and honestly, you wouldn't be using him as a sub that much. You can run double captains that have a lot of healing, like Shirahoshi, and run this guy as your sub. That can definitely work as well, but a lot of people opt to use him as a captain because he's much stronger than Shirahoshi, and he's a lot more fun to use, of course. But now that we've gone ahead and gone through him once again, let's go ahead and get straight into the showcase. So for this showcase video, I went ahead and took down all of the 5 Chaos difficulty Colosseums that are currently out as of today on One Piece Treasure Cruise Global. So we have Colosseum Shiryu, Moria, Enel, Brindy World, and Jesus Burgess. So you're going to be seeing Enel defeat all 5 of the Chaos difficulty versions of those in this video today. Now, I just want to quickly discuss about Enel and what are some of the better units that you can use with him, and just building teams with him in general. So obviously with Enel and the way that he works, you want to be overhealing as much as possible. We already know this, and the best characters for that are characters that heal for significant amounts of HP, namely Legend Marco and Legend Shirahoshi. Those two units in particular, if you have both of those units, you need to get your hands on 6+ NL because he can abuse those characters like no one else. And unfortunately on my account as of right now, I do not have Legend Shirahoshi, so I can't really abuse, 6+ NL until the best of his ability, but you can still go ahead and use some other characters that I use in this video. I do have Legend Marco. I use him on every single team just because he himself basically gives you 1/4 of your max overheal that you actually need. So using Legend Marco significantly cuts down the amount of time that you need to be stalling on mob stages just with his special ability alone. Allowing you to heal like 50-60,000 with max limit break is insane, and Legend Shirahoshi provides that much healing or even more healing than Legend Marco. So if you have Legend Marco and Shirahoshi, that already grants you more than half of your max cap of your overhealing, and those two characters basically can speed up the process of using a Legend NL team, and it makes it like so much easier. And you know, there are some other really good characters that you can use as well. Obviously, if you don't have those characters, you can use someone like Legend Corazon, and he should be getting his 6+ sometime in this month as well, which only makes NL even better because 6+ Corazon has a lot of different utility effects added on top of his actually really good healing. So I believe like with his 6+, he heals like about 30 to 40,000, and he also gets rid of like 3 turns of like Bind, Despair, Paralysis, Attack Down, all this other bullshit. So 6+ Corazon, when he arrives on global, is going to make 6+ NL even better. Now, another couple of rare recruits that you guys might have that are going to be making 6+ NL even better are characters like Mancherry, who again provides some good utility, provides around 30,000 healing as well, so she's very good, especially if you don't have some of the other legend characters that provide healing. Another character you could use is also limited rare recruit Bonnie. I feel like she's probably one of the better units as well. Again, provides about like, I think it's like 20 to 30,000 healing, as well as providing really good utility. So if you have any of those characters that I just stated, 6+ NL is going to be your best friend. Also, in a couple of these teams here, I use Colosseum Kid as well, and you can use him easily because your captain has to be either shooter or striker, and you can get Colosseum Kid special. With NL, he is both shooter and striker, so yes, you can go ahead and use the Dex Colosseum Kid, and that can also enable you to speed farm a little bit better with your NL. So you can go ahead and use the Kid special to wipe down some of the mob stages, and then when you're at the boss stage, you can just use all your healing specials and just spam your specials with NL and do a crap ton of damage. Now, in terms of Training Forest, I know a lot of people might opt to use him in a Training Forest, and he definitely is not too bad for that as well. You know, you can go ahead and spam all the recovery orbs, heal, use his special, kill the room, and then do it again over and over again. So that is a way to actually go ahead and use him, although the fact that he does have a little bit less HP, and you don't always have that 3.75 times attack multiplier all the time, so I don't think he's the best for taking on Training Forests. I think a better way to do it would be use double Shirahoshi and then have NL as a sub character on your team. I think that is probably the better way to go ahead and do it, and that is honestly like one of the better like slow zombie-ish teams that you can run nowadays now, because we have access to 6+ NL now with a special ability that can deal 5 million damage. That can definitely OHKO a majority of Colosseum stages. As time goes on, we're not going to be getting any Colosseum like units nowadays that are going to have like less than like 3 million HP. So Colosseum or Legend NL 6+ isn't going to be as useful for some of the later Colosseums, but the fact that you can run double NL means you can get up to a 10 million damage special ability with the double NL. So that is going to be quite useful, especially for upcoming Colosseums that are going to have close to 10 million health. This guy's going to be really great for that. Also, against raid bosses, NL again is going to be another really great unit to use as a captain against some of the raid bosses, just because of the fact that you can have access to all those healing characters. You can get your max threshold very quickly with NL, and then you can spam your specials against the final boss. Even if there is a situation where you have an enemy that has like a barrier or something like that, you can use version 1 Law 6+, who is so useful for 6+ NL because it enables NL's 5 million damaging special to bypass defensive effects on the enemy side of the field. So if there's any sort of boss character that has like a huge barrier, that have defensive shields that will mitigate the amount of damage you can do, well, V1 Law 6+ is going to be your guy, and you can use him to just basically destroy bosses no matter what they have on their side of the field. But that's pretty much all I really wanted to talk about in terms of 6 Plus NL. I'm really glad that we finally have this now on Global. There's not too much else left in this video here. We've got Colosseum Burundi World and Colosseum Moria to finish off this video. So anyways, hopefully you guys do go on to enjoy this video. And if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.